Daisy. Is that it?
I'm going to check. You going?
It says it is.
Okay.
I've never been in control of this. I'm just going to turn down my brightness a bit so I don't burn through battery. Can I turn off Bluetooth without killing it?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes, because it's on the Wi-Fi. I mean, we're assuming it's even go.
Ooh.
And you're going to YouTube, right?
Yes. I assume I am.
Oh, time with Matt and Rob.
Yeah?
Yeah, we'll never be going.
Oh, cool. Cool,
Tim
so people have just seen me thumbing around. It's Tim here.
Yeah.
Hey, Tim.
You can see us.
Yes, that's
Oh,
good.
the delays, right?
That's good. Probably, what was it, 30 seconds before?
Oh, there we go. That's
Something like that. Cool. Right, I'm going to start over here. So, if you haven't already realised, the video you're watching is 360, which means you can look left, right, up, down, inside out, back to front. You can do everything on this camera. So have a look around the workshop. Me and Rob have made a right old mess today. And we're just going to do some top quality content for you guys, which is tidy up time with Matt and Rob. You don't get better quality content than this. Throughout this, we're going to be doing a little bit of a Q&A as well. So if you have any questions and stuff, just fire them in there. Rob are you going to be manning that computer? Or?
I can man it for a bit.
Yeah. No, maybe just chuck it in the middle because I don't want to do all the tidying up.
Get your Mac in the middle.
Yeah, I forgot I had that. So yeah, just ask some questions. We're going to tidy up. Welcome to Tidy Up Time with Matt and Rob.
It's brilliant, isn't it?
That's it. That's it, guys.
Supposedly the quality's a little low, but to be honest, I feel like it looks alright.
Yeah.
I don't know what the low bit would be all about. Be aware that you can watch this actually in 4K. This is transmitting in 4K if you're watching this on the live stream, so make sure that's clicked to get the most quality out of it. We're on the max quality we can put through the 360, so we can't boost that anymore, I'm afraid.
Nice.
And it's quite useful for this sort of thing to use with 360.
Yeah, I mean, I've put it on 4K on mine, and it doesn't look 4K.
It's not crispy 4K.
Yeah, it's not crispy 4K.
But you'd be happy with a 1080p live stream looking like that.
Yeah, that's pretty
720.
decent. That'll do. Oh wow, the delay is really bad. I haven't even picked up my laptop yet. That is very bad.
I think it might depend on if you refresh it. Is the sound really quiet or is it my end? The sound might be really quiet, purely because the 360 doesn't have a microphone.
Wait, where's the
Well, it
microphone?
does have a microphone. It's in the 360.
Oh, it does. Yeah.
It's just like not that great, which is annoying.
Yeah. No, fair enough. Fair enough. Matt, are you going to the Oak Fair this weekend? Tom Johns. I assume, is that the one down in the New Forest? I've only just heard about that from a couple of people that I follow on Instagram. Unfortunately not. I am preoccupied this weekend at a airsoft festival, funnily enough. I don't even play airsoft. A couple of my mates do. They're going camping. They're not even playing airsoft when they're there. Apparently it's just camping and having a bit of a bender, to be honest, so it should be pretty fun. Should be pretty good. So that's what I'm doing this weekend. Unfortunately, I'm not at the Oak Fair. Not at the Oak Fair this weekend. Do you like Muse? Yeah, kind of. I used to like Hysteria quite a lot. I used to play bass.
Madness is good.
Madness was good, yeah, good set. We said that about that in Cornwall, didn't we?
Yeah, it kept on going on about that.
Yeah, good solo at the end. I like that. And dubstep bass in it.
That's true.
Wow.
Tim Scott's asking if we need more Belvita. I think you know the answer to that, Tim. You know the answer.
Yeah. Oh, actually, yeah, you guys can see the... Hang on. Look at this. Da, 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 da. The drawer of goodness. I mean, these are the ones that Rob hid under the shavings, which are... you can definitely tell which ones I trod on. But we're still eating them. They're haven't gone want to waste. We are loving the soft bakes at the moment. Rob, you've had 3 today, have you?
No, I think I've only had 2.
Oh, I've only had 2 as well.
Well, okay, I had 2, but I also bought one from home and had that in the car. So that's 3.
Do you want a soft bake?
Yeah, why not?
I like a soft bake. Get your Belvita out. Oh no. We've only got...
Is that just the 1 box of soft bake left?
We've only got 2 boxes of soft bakes.
One for you, one for me.
So, tidy up time with Matt and Rob.
We've just seen you open the drawer at this moment.
Yeah, it's pretty delayed, isn't it? It's pretty delayed.
Apparently the sound's okay if you wear earphones. It says tin.
Wear earphones, guys. So, today, it's been a pretty productive one, to be honest. Rob has made that desk that you can see him sat at by the lathe.
Indeed.
And that's going to be for his music channel, where he's teaching music theory and not much else, other interesting things than that, to be honest. But have a look.
I'm impressed you even mentioned it, to be honest.
Yeah, I wasn't going to, but
No.
I'm nice like that. I like to promote my employees.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Especially ones who are going to be teaching you piano.
yeah, well,
Yeah.
So Rob did that. I have been working on some projects which are visible to the camera right now. They're very visible to the camera right now. Have a look around. I'm not going to share what they are, but have a look, see if you can spot them. I've been doing those, and also I've been eating Belvita.
Tim sent more.
Huh?
Tim has sent more. He said they're on the way.
Oh my god! Tim, I love you.
Me too.
Brilliant. This is great.
I wonder how many people on the live stream who saw your Instagram post while in Cornwall. Remember those drunken ones?
Oh.
Yeah.
No. Most people, I think I lost 100 followers when I did that.
At least. You went down a K, but I wasn't sure where you were in that range.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, and then the other thing I've been doing today is I've been making a few more bowls, because the Bibinka bowls were really successful. They all sold out, and there was a lot of people asking, can they buy more? And I have got a ton of wood to get through, like so much. I don't know if you guys can see it from here actually. Let's have a bit of a swing. Look over at the lathe area. You see all those bowl blanks there? I've got a really nice oak burr sitting on the disc sander over there as well. So I've got all those to get through. That is going to be for returning Tuesday in the future. Only managed to get through 2 of them today. Well, 2.5. The other one. Let me eat my Belvita. This is what happened to the other one. Yeah. Proper blew up. It was not good. So, that'll be a turning Tuesday in the future. I'm going to stop chatting rubbish and tidy up. When are you going to help?
Oh, no, I'm just talking to people in the chat, so enjoy the tidy up time yourself.
That's what
someone
we
said
need.
something.
That's what we needed Pretty Boy Stephen for.
Yeah. Pretty boy Stephen. Do you know someone called Shane Diffie?
Yeah.
Have you met him in person?
Sorry?
Have you met him in person at the show?
Yeah, I met Shane.
Oh, okay, because he just happened to ask Matt, what's happening with the knife you've been making? And I went, ooh, ooh. That's what I said.
Yeah, I met Shane before. I recognise the name.
Otherwise, he was on it.
Oh. I mean, that could be a... How many people are watching now? 63. 63 people. I think we just break the news.
No.
Why not? You just have.
Have what? But we're lacking Belvita, that's all I've said. No other news.
63 people.
Do you really want to release it now? Do you really want to release it now?
That settles it. Give me that frickin' thing.
Oh,
Give me that thing.
no.
Right. those of you who have been watching the Turning Tuesday series, you know I've been doing a little bit of metalwork, making those little things. Let me find one of them real quick. Just follow me over to the metalworking area. These thingies. Yeah? Little cylindrical thingies. These are, I've lost it now, the internal gubbins, should we say, of a marking knife that I am currently, let's say, prototyping. These are the first, well, this is one of the first batches that has actually gone well. One that we made for Rob, made of Paduke. We've got a brass ferrule on it, and then the inside of it is stainless steel, which is what this bit is. Blade slots in there, and then it can be tightened with a grub screw. And the blade that's going in there is the Swan Morton SM01 blade, which is by far the best scalpel blade that I think you can get hold of, because it's really thick, really rigid, and it's just so good for marking out joints with. I've literally been prototyping this thing since I got that lathe, which must have been back in February, I think. And I've only recently gone on a milling course, which taught me a lot about, getting this slot accurate and actually making jigs in order to hold this while I'm drilling it out. And yeah, this was the first batch that actually went well. So, I don't know when they're going to be released. I'm probably going to be putting them in batches or releasing them in batches, and we'll have various woods, various ferrule materials available. I've got one, let's just show you up here. Got one here made of copper and purple heart. This is actually something that I owe to someone, should we say. So we've got a copper and purple heart one up there, and then I've got a Cocobolo one and brass one up here, which, yeah, that looks really nice as well. So there'll be lots of woods available. A lot of you have asked about what all the pen blanks are over by my lathe. Have a look over there now, you'll see that shelf absolutely stacked full of them. They're not pen blanks, those are knife blanks, all pre-drilled and ready to be turned into knives. I've got kingwood, I've got rosewood, I've got pink ivory, boxwood, ebony, what else have we got? I've got a bit of yew, a bit of curly ash, which is really nice. I'm really excited to actually get these going. I'm hoping to price them somewhere between the £40 and £50 mark. Hopefully around the £40 once I get the process all sped up. But the nice thing about this is the blade is completely removable, and there is also this little thumb hold in it as well. So when you hold it, your thumb locks into that, and then you know that you're holding it at 90 degrees, so it gives you a nice positive sort of thing to hold on to when you're using it. They are both left and right-handed. All you do is you take the blade out, flip it upside down, and then that thumb hold will be on the opposite side, so then you can use the blade left-handed, like me. Any comments on it so far?
They said it's rubbish, give up, just don't bother anymore.
That's good. That's good. Good to know interest.
Yeah, Shane Diffie was actually asking to just give us a date, no more than that. That was before you even broke the news.
Yeah.
Tim Scott wants us to put it on Instagram so we can actually see it clearly.
Mm-hmm.
I said I'll whack it on my story, at least for the moment, because
on yours?
Well, he follows me, so
cool.
he'll see it.
Perfect. You're nicking my followers.
I am, yes. Yeah. What else was it? Shane Diffie was also asking, can I pre-order?
I did think about that. I did think about pre-ordering. Yeah. I'll figure out how to do that. I would like to prioritise the people who saw it at the show first, because they've kind of not pre-ordered it, but they've kind of shown pre-interest in it, I suppose. Basically, I've been showing these off as I've been doing the Axminster store tours this year. In fact, if you're going to come to one of those events in the next couple of months, I've got North Shields up in Newcastle, I've got Warrington to do, and I've got Basingstoke to do. Come along and I'll bring a couple of these knives for you to have a look at. I might even sell them there. No, will Accents let me sell them on premises? Probably not. But you can certainly have a look at them, see if it's something that you fancy, and we'll go from there. But yeah, it should be really cool. I'll have to think about the pre-ordering stage. I've been procrastinating on this tidying up stuff.
Brandon Hartman says they come in right-handed and wrong-handed. Got it.
Excuse me? Excuse me?
What was it as well? Back in the workshop asked, where do I get an OSB t-shirt?
Ooh, OSB t-shirts. Right. So with those, we're planning to do like a big release of those at a certain time in the future. The whole OSB thing hasn't been as prominent as I'd like it to be recently because, you know, like when I was making the router bit cabinet, I was doing a lot of stuff around the workshop that included OSB. I was making OSB pens, and it hasn't been as prominent lately. And I kind of want to go down a bit of a rabbit hole first, you know, a couple of months of OSB based content, and then release those shirts when there's like a lot of hype around it. Because if I do it now, it's kind of like, hang on, that was something that you did 2 months ago. I don't even care about it anymore. It's kind of like the inside scoop that I'm giving you here. But yeah, we are going to be releasing them. They're not available yet. We are also messing around with different suppliers as well, because the ones that me and Rob got, when you put them on, they're okay when you got them fresh, but then after a few washes, they went like really long and quite... What would you say? They went sort of like quite papery, Rob?
It's...
Well, not papery, but like kind of...
They
loose.
lost their shape.
They
They had
lost
a
their
good
shape.
shape. It was quite a nice, tight-fitting shape, and then it just sort of went, nah,
Yeah.
and gave up.
So, yeah, we're going to... I've got another sample coming in the next couple of days, actually. And then, yeah, I'll be doing a lot of OSB-based content, on top of the normal content as well. One thing I will show you guys, actually... I think you saw this, haven't you?
Don't know what it is. Oh, yes.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm the one who put the manual in it, but we're going to lose.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Look at this, tidy up time with Matt, and I'm making it messier in here.
Shock horror.
Shock horror. Oh, I'm right on the seam of the camera there. There you go. I've got myself a pressure chamber. How about that? So if you watch my OSB pen video, this is going to be a better way of making OSB pens. And yes, I know some of you may ask this, are you going to be making OSB marking knives? Might do. Might do. Special order perhaps. OSB marking knife. Do you reckon anyone would buy that? He can't hear me, he's got earphones in. Why have you got earphones in?
What?
Why have you got earphones in?
I don't want to listen to you.
Oh.
No, I was just checking the audio, because a few people have been mentioning it. And it sounds absolutely fine if you wear earphones.
Wear earphones if you've got them.
I don't know. Just out of my desk, well, I can't hear it out of my way.
But yeah, OSB marking knives perhaps with the pressure chamber. Yeah?
I mean, it's quieter if you don't use headphones, but it's still fine to me.
Yeah?
So.
Oh, cool. That's all right then.
Yeah.
Right, I am actually going to start tidying up now.
Yeah. We'll keep an eye on the chat, but it's not sort of the main bit of relevance right now. This is the mess we've got to deal with.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh, Shane suggested just resin knife handles. Just pure, I guess just pure
That'd
resin.
be really cool. Yeah, well, in fact, they actually they sell resin blanks at Axminster.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, you can get all those.
Nice.
Yeah. It would be pretty cool.
OSB knife.
That's what I was just saying
Sorry.
when you had your things in.
Sorry, Belvita knife is what I meant
A
to say.
Belvita knife.
That's what I meant to say.
Well, with Tim Scott's delivery coming soon. Oh, what a legend that guy is.
So long as they're not soft baked. Actually, no. Soft bakes might make some interesting twirls and darkness in it.
I will not waste my precious soft bakes on...
Yeah? What if we layer up... If you cut up tops so that you can clearly see the biscuit and then the chocolate,
Yeah.
layer them up like Damascus steel and then resin them.
Oh, you could do like a OSB and Belvita pen of Damascus.
Ooh!
That would be like the biggest inside joke again.
It'd be really hard to tell where the OSB started and where the... Yeah.
Yeah.
Where the OSB ends.
That's just
and
reminded
Belvita begins.
Remember that Venn diagram I drew? The OSB and Belvita?
Yeah, that was really good.
I forgot about
What wasn't it? Didn't it have me in the middle?
Yeah. I need to think like if it's worth putting that on a t-shirt or not, or if it's just too inside of joke.
Dan C suggested, says he'd consider buying the OSB marking knife if you sold them.
Really? That's scary but awesome at the same time.
Would it be like it? You know, at the moment you've actually got to lathe out the handles.
Yeah.
If it was OSB and resin in a pressure pot, what if you were to make a cast for resin and OSB? Like, so that you didn't have, like, to me, like OSB, you'd sort of chop it up so it's in shavings,
Yeah.
and put it in the resin.
Right.
But if you had a cast that was literally the shape all but of a handle, but maybe slightly bigger,
Mm.
then all you'd have to do is sand it down. You wouldn't even have to do any chopping.
Hmm. Interesting idea. But it wouldn't be real OSB because it would be broken up.
OSB is broken up.
Well, no, but it's held together with glue, and the glue is
Well,
part
now
of the foundation of OSB.
Okay, so don't use resin, just use glue.
No, because you still have to break the OSB apart to put it in the mould.
Okay, so what are we going to do with the Belvita? Is it no longer Belvita once it's broken up to
No.
put into a mould?
Well, no, you just
It's the same thing.
no. You put two Belvitas on top of each other
Yeah,
in a, I don't know, in a cup.
yeah,
In this,
okay,
two Belvitas,
yeah,
resin,
uh-huh.
submerge it, pressure so it gets right into that Belvita, and then
Oh, I
you
see.
chop
So-
lengthways into pen blanks.
So you're thinking like fossilise them instead of mush them up?
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
My mistake.
That'll just look like Weetabix after you've left it in the bowl for 10 minutes.
That's why I was so confused about like saying OSB and Belvita pens.
Oh,
knives.
no, like layer.
Yeah.
You could do like, thin OSB between two bits of Belvita, pressurise it.
You've got
Cut.
Belvita OSB biscuit.
Exactly. What tastier thing is there than that? Right. Put my mayo away.
How about put away your baked beans? They're still out.
Quite hungry.
Don't have baked beans on stream.
Why not?
Just don't.
Are you using these blocks, or can I turn them into firewood?
You're more than welcome to turn them into firewood.
Smashing. Pre-burnt. I'm going to empty that on this live stream as well.
What?
Into bags.
Oh, I see. Thrilling.
Yeah. As interesting as possible.
Brandon Hartman actually asks, so what exactly is a Belvita?
The Lord's gift.
And there's your answer. Tim Scott says he'll get us a box of both. I guess that's the tops, but how can he do the tops aren't on there anymore?
No. The dry ones are there. We like
Oh, okay, yeah, the dry ones, yeah.
Yeah, they are good. What a legend.
Sell OSB headphones, it's been suggested.
Oh.
Well, I guess you'd have. Well, the thing is, you could just buy a normal pair of headphones and just replace the headrest with OSB.
Yeah. That's true.
To be fair, I'd wear that.
Nice square. I need somewhere to put this new dustpan and brush. Rob's such a housewife, you made me order a dustpan and brush for the workshop.
It was needed. You had the dustpan, why didn't you have the brush?
Don't know. Are you doing anything with these?
My African Baduk. It's so sad.
I know it is awful to see it burn. Well, in fact, actually, can that be turned into pen blanks? Probably could, couldn't they? Because
Yeah, a little bit slim.
Oh, good. Oh no, it's got a crack down it.
Yeah,
That is gone.
yeah, better choppy chop. Unless you resin it first.
I am trying to make it like not zero waste here, but everything will be sold somewhat. What are you laughing at?
Sorry, Brandon just said, my 3-year-old daughter just got up on my lap to watch it and said, and he said, that's Matt and that's Rob. And she said, Matt and Rob. Wow, they made a big mess. Yes, we did, Brandon's daughter, yes, we did.
Very observant of you. Yes, we did.
Dan C says, can Matt show how to make a cyclone for the dust extractor?
Never done it. Never done it before.
Banjo Workshop guy, isn't he making one at the moment? Or has he made one
Possibly.
recently? I'm sure he did.
Yeah, I remember you mentioning that actually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I don't understand, like, what's it used for and why do you need one?
It's like a dust separation sort of thing. Do you know what? In
You
all
don't know?
honesty, I've never looked into
Oh, I
it.
see.
Never looked into it. I think it's to do with dust separation or something like that.
If it's got anything to do with trying to actually get a cyclone up there in that space, you've got no chance.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. I think you can put it sort of anywhere or something like
Okay.
that. I can't remember. It's like I've seen it talked about loads on YouTube. In fact, they used to sell cyclone extractors at accident stuff. I used to sell cyclone extractors at accident stuff.
Did you?
But people just came in wanting them.
Yeah,
Never
you-
actually had to talk them through it.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of one of those things that it's just went, 5 years employment there, straight over
Straight,
the head.
yeah.
It's just one of those grey areas. I only started learning about engineering in the last month that I was there.
Now you regret not learning more.
Precisely. Yeah.
Homebase taught me nothing.
Yeah.
Diddly squat, apart from how to be rude to customers. I'd only rude to the rude ones.
This is true. There are not nice customers out there. And there are lovely customers out there.
Where is the end?
It's so easy to forget that we're doing a live stream of this.
Yes, especially as it can see everything.
Yeah, it is quite terrifying.
I might have a look at. I might look it up in a moment to see. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, to see what other models of Insta360 stuff there are. Like
Yeah.
what's the next one up, which is just a bit more professional but has an audio input.
Are you bored of this one already?
I'm not bored of it. I just want the audio
Yeah.
to be
Better
up
audio
there.
would be good. I am. Oh no, there they are. I was missing batteries.
Anything exciting?
No, just people insulting my hair.
Oh, that's fair. Deserves to be insulted. Someone did mention the non-working clock earlier as well.
Matt should use his hair to make something. Oh, did I tell you about the guy who shaved his beard and then turned it into a razor handle?
No.
Oh my lord, amazing.
Is it a YouTube video?
Yeah. His name is Pat Lapp.
Okay.
I actually met him when I went to Canada. He
Oh.
works for Lee Valley, Veritas kind of thing now. He wanted to make a present for his dad.
Okay.
And his dad needed a razor, so this guy shaved his beard,
Yeah.
cast it in epoxy in one of them,
Yeah.
and then turned a handle out of it for a razor, and gave his dad
His beard
his
handle
beard
razor.
in resin. Yeah.
I don't like the idea. Did it look good? Or was it?
It was a jokey video.
Okay.
It wasn't.
Okay.
I don't think it was meant to look
Okay.
spectacular, but it was hilarious. Like the idea is
Yeah.
just amazing.
Because if you imagine like long straight hair,
Yeah.
you could twist that and make that look quite artsy.
Yeah. No, this was like.
But this is just
Yeah, proper. So funny though. He does some very interesting content.
I don't think I'll be making one of those for a while.
Hey, me neither.
No, that's true.
Me neither. It's the slowest tidying up session I've ever done.
Is it? Really? You know what we need? We need.
Bed to shove all the mess under, so when your mum comes in, she doesn't look for it, or she doesn't see the mess.
To be fair, you've already done that with the workbench.
I have actually.
And I've done that.
Most
Hence all
days.
the Belvita boxes underneath there.
Yeah.
But we need a projector
Yeah.
pointed up at that wall,
Yeah.
displaying all the coins.
Well, that's what this was for.
Ah, forgot about that. Yeah, I know. Yeah, but that's like
It's not big enough. We need a new one.
yes. You mock me, but yes.
Yeah, I know it's true. Do need a bigger one.
Let's see what I'm doing.
Thanks, Amy. I like my hair too. I've got support of my hair. Amy likes my hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you sure Amy just isn't blind?
I'm pretty sure Amy's got very good taste in hairstyles. It's very good.
around as often as Tim.
Yeah, he's here often. Yeah. Oh no, my Mac's about to die. That's not good.
What do you do with all your scraps and sawdust?
Sawdust just goes in the bin out the back. But scraps at the moment, basically, where is it? Down here. What I'm doing with all my scraps is turning them into pen blanks, because you can sell them on eBay for quite a lot. You know, if you get a pack, this is just oven coal. If you get a pack like, I don't know, that big, people will buy that for like a 10 quid or something like that, because, you know, they're not near any turning wood or like wood suppliers or anything like that. It's just a lot easier for people to go onto eBay, buy the wood that they want in bulk packs like that, and then just get it delivered to their door. So you can really take advantage of that and just charge £10 for something that previously I would just chuck in the bin and burn. So I've got all sorts in here, everything. This is what I mentioned earlier about making it, or trying to make it, a zero waste workshop kind of thing, because there is profit in a lot of things that we do.
Is there a
especially
way
that.
to have an outside burner that then allows heat inside?
Yeah, that's really common. Used to have that in my old workshop.
Why do we have that?
Well, I say I used to have that in my old workshop. You know, it's a communal space.
Yes.
Basically, everyone's scraps, they just chucked it into this warmer, and then it vented out into everyone's workshops.
Good.
Which was
Warm.
great in winter,
Yes.
but then in summer, when people
use it in the
decided
sun.
that they wanted to burn their scraps, and
Burning
you have
stuff.
no choice if your vent's open or not, it got a bit sweaty sometimes. I mean, that only happened once or twice.
That's true.
It does haunt you.
But that's when you save all the stocks up over the summer.
Yeah.
Until winter.
Yeah.
Now you've got free heating.
Or, don't burn it, just sell it. I did another thing. There was a show at my workshop where all the other people were showing off their work. I was making my bass guitar at the time.
Yeah.
And it was sort of an open workshop thing, so people could just walk in and have a look around.
Yeah.
And I had this brainwave that had this little box, so I made that a honesty box, put a lid on it, cut a little coin slot in it, and then on all of my scraps, I wrote a little price on them. And people, just the public, would come in, and they would just pick up like this bit of, I don't know, oak or something like that.
Yeah.
Seriously, if there's a bit of oak like that, I wrote 2 quid on it. Someone would buy it, because it's, you know, it'll be a plinth for something that they would have at home. It's difficult for them to get access to solid wood like that. There was some like offcuts of the neck, which were like these bits of ash, and that wide, that long, and then tapering up to a point. Sold them for 50p each, and it's just something that I was away for the day. Just left this honesty box out.
Yeah.
Got back, and there was 30 quid in there just from stuff that I was going to burn. It was brilliant.
That's not bad.
So, all in all, if you've got scraps, don't burn it. At least try and make a profit of it on eBay or something like that. That's what I'm experimenting with anyway. Yeah.
So this is a bit of an interesting one. Tim's just sent me a message because we're best buddies.
Why hasn't Tim sent me a message?
He doesn't like you. Oh, okay. Well, one moment. I'll hold. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll show you the message that Tim sent me, and then you can react to it. I just don't think say it out loud. Which I thought was pretty cool.
Oh, wow. Yeah. That's awesome. Fair play. Fair damn play.
Exactly.
That's really cool. That is really cool, actually. That is well cool, should I add.
It is, isn't it?
That is very cool, yeah.
I like that concept.
Yeah.
You have somehow managed to make 2 people who probably would have never met before.
Yeah. Friends.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Well, they could be enemies.
Good, yeah. Yeah.
They're meeting for a fight.
That's awesome.
Okay, so the Midnight Nerd actually, assuming he's still here because I've sort of left it a while before I answered this question, he said he's new to the channel. Any tips for someone with little to no workshop space? That's a difficult one.
It is a difficult one.
Well, you can always do stuff in your garden.
Yeah.
That's what I've built things in my garden before, just workhorse and stuff.
Depends, like a lot of people who ask that question, I've answered it before at like shows at Action and stuff.
Yeah.
And then they throw a curveball saying I live in a flat. Don't have a garden. Bathroom, yeah.
So
yeah.
Hopefully it's a wet room and you can just wash it down afterwards.
Limited
Built-in
space.
extractor.
Limited space. Difficult. It's not. I wouldn't say it's unachievable. I have seen it done. Obviously, it just limits you for projects. I think. Have a look on Pinterest. Pinterest is quite a good way to get inspiration for stuff like that for small workshop spaces.
Oh, that's what you mean. So you're
Yeah.
actually just pawning off the question onto something else.
Well, I've got a lot of inspiration for this workshop from Pinterest. To be honest, a lot of inspiration. But for people working on a small space, yeah, difficult.
It's a difficult one.
I would say just focus on getting your components pre-machined. Don't worry about getting a bandsaw or a planer or thickness or anything like that. Just pre-machined components by timber yard, joinery firm, whatever.
You can always rent a garage.
Rent your garage.
No, rent a garage, not your garage.
Rent a
If you
garage.
had a garage, you probably have a space for a workshop.
Yeah, well, there are workshops that have like workbench space, but it depends if you're on a budget then or not.
Yeah, I mean, there's catches everywhere.
Yeah, there
So-
is.
The thing that I just showed Matt that I didn't show the camera was the fact that Tim and Amy are actually meeting up. They're always on the live stream, and they've got to the point where we're just going to meet in person, which is awesome.
That is really nice. That's very nice. Very, very
Good to hear. Someone asked me a question, so I've got to try and do it. Sober Living with Brian Franklin says, Rob, I see you are leaning more to the pool saws. Do you think they're easy to use, or do you just like them? That is a good question. I haven't experienced anything other than a Japanese pool saw. I assume you get ones with pistol grips that are still pool saw. Or
yeah,
not?
you do get pool saws that are not Japanese, but they're normally pretty crap.
Right,
So
okay.
if he says pool saw, it probably means
probably
Japanese.
Japanese ones.
Yeah.
Yes, to be honest, I'm a big fan of them. I was so confident early on that I was just going to be against the concept, because I feel like it's weird. It's more sensitive, so therefore technically you've got more control, which makes a beginner like me feel like I've got a lot less control. But because it's got such a fine blade on it, I can be so much more careful with my cuts, whereas with the pistol grip saw, it tears out such a thick chunk as you're going along. It's like, well, if you've started the cut, well, it's too late. You're really in it now. And it's really difficult to get that first cut going with the push saw. And the Japanese one, you barely need to think about it. It's just a case of lining it up and just dragging it back, and that's done. The push bit, I feel, just splintered everything, but that's probably just because the pistol grip saw had a thicker... What is it? It's not a blade. You said it in your tutorial video. What is it? Kerf, that's it.
Yeah.
How do you spell that?
K-E-R-F.
K-E-R-F. Yeah, that's the answer. I'm preferring the Japanese saw purely because of the control and the fine teeth on it.
Very common for beginners. If you haven't tried one yet, have a go with the Japanese saw.
But I don't know why you'd change over. I know you said in that video actually that you also get people ask, well, would you then go to the other one once you're not a beginner?
No.
But then you'd never bother.
No.
Because there's no real benefits either way.
If you nail how to use a Japanese saw,
Yeah.
and you get 100% success rate with it, then why change?
Yeah, no, that's a fair point.
Why change?
Shane Diffie says, asks, are you still doing sawmill tours?
Yeah. I found another one the other day, which I hadn't heard of before. It's up by, where is it? Up by Harrogate, I think. It's called Duffield Timber. Looks huge there. I want to get in contact with them and have a look. Obviously, it's a bit of a journey for us down in the Oxford area, but yeah, sawmill tour is definitely ongoing. They just take a while to organise. Obviously, the last one was 6 months apart before, between Surrey Timbers and Blazing Trees. But yeah, it's still going to be an ongoing thing. I'd like to go up north and kind of explore some of those ones, so I kind of start spreading out throughout the UK. Still ongoing, yes.
Both Tim and Back in the Workshop are saying that they prefer to focus on me because you're wandering about so much, it's bothering them having to scroll.
Wandering around not doing much. I'm showing people the issue.
I'm surprised no one's mentioned it.
Yeah, I know, it was good. Quite difficult to see.
Along those lines, someone actually asked, who was it, where is he? Oh yeah, something from the shed says, Keith here.
Oh yeah, Keith.
Does Matt actually get a day off? Because I have seen his calendar in a video once. But no, you don't, really.
No, it was worse back then though. It was worse. I am giving myself one day off. Rob's just as bad.
Yeah, no, it's true. But
I
don't have much of a life outside of work.
No. I mean, technically we have been working today, but it has been a bit of a cockabout at the same time, hasn't it, really?
Yeah, I mean, what we do is work, but how many places would you be happy to get to for 8 in the morning and then leave whatever time of night?
Yeah, I mean, this is work now.
Technically.
Tidy up time with Matt is work. But it feels like work when you do it on your own.
You know what? Do you want the live stream or not?
I know how to press the on button now. I know
You
how
do.
to do it. Don't need you.
I'm impressed.
Thank you.
Okay, I should probably pack up some of my own stuff. Oh yeah, never mentioned the clocks, you just picked them up.
Yeah, I know. I was just.
Oh, is that it?
I don't know. There you go. I'll leave them here for you guys to have a look at. End of the power tool workbench towards my workbench. Look at these beautiful clocks that I've made. It's going to make some of you vom, isn't it? So basically, I found a bunch of clock mechanisms at Rykerwood that just someone had left there. So I nicked them and decided to make these beautiful things out of them. Rough sawn, walnut clock indexes, numbers, things, and yeah, gonna sell them for 50 quid.
Don't lie, I know it's 200 on your website.
I'll be interested to see if they get any interest. To be fair, all I need to show them is to some hipster who owns a vegan cafe, and they will love those.
I was going to say, just put it on Etsy.
Like,
You get loads of
people
that.
will love that, won't they?
Just get a few nice photos and a little bit of a sob story, and you'll be on your way. Actually, I say that, to be honest, I haven't really looked at Etsy enough to actually say that.
Do you know what? I've actually just opened an account on there.
Oh, really?
To sell plans and stuff like that. And their commission fees are a joke.
Really?
Absolute joke, yeah. I can't remember what it was.
I'm surprised you even bothered to make an account if you saw that.
Well, I did it as sort of a, because a lot of people are, when they pay for my plans, they don't like doing it via PayPal because they don't have PayPal.
Right,
Whereas Etsy accepts direct debit.
Yeah.
But in order to account for the commission fees, I've had to bump the prices up. Because
What are the commission fees?
I can't remember.
Ballpark? Anything?
No.
No.
It's not great. It's not great.
So it still wouldn't be efficient to go for, what is it, Shopify? Because I know those are expensive.
Yeah. But Shopify, it's got more, I don't know, it's got like more for it, I think. It's got better integration and things like that.
What does?
Shopify does.
Why didn't you go for it then?
Because it's expensive.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting at.
Oh, right. No, it's more expensive, I think.
Okay.
Because you've got to pay a monthly.
Oh, it's a premium, not a commission.
Yeah.
I see. That makes sense.
Right. That one's out. Assume that's dry now.
What happened to my knife?
Yeah.
Ah.
Knife.
In the knife area.
Oh, they look so nice. I'm so gutted that I broke this. Right.
Tell the story.
I got myself a new dial indicator for the mill. This lovely plunge mechanism, and I also got myself a magnetic base with it. 3 hours later, knock it off my mill because I forgot to put the magnetic base on, and break the base. Luckily, the indicator's all fine. It landed on here, but the 3 hours afterwards, I've completely snapped the handle off. The face is no longer attached, and the screw holes are stripped. 10 out of 10 for quality product. / stupidity. There. Why are you leaving your Purdue everywhere?
Because it deserves to be everywhere.
Is that actually part of it?
I don't think so, but I don't know why it's out either. I feel like you got that out, because I know it was from there.
Might have been. Dunno. Might have been.
Out of curiosity, people in the... actually, no. I'll say it over this instead of messaging. Does the live stream look like it's just wobbling all the time to you guys? Because online it's just got this stutter, and I wonder whether it's because it's upside down. And it's like, because it's upside down, it's slightly at an angle. I wonder if the gyroscope's having a bit of a bit of a misery. Because look, if you look at that, it's just like very slight adjustment. I'm surprised no one's mentioned it. I know it's not massive. It's just
really,
no, I know, but it's just. Yeah. I was staring at it. I thought, I'm surprised no one's said they're feeling seasick, like my original video with Matt.
You do need to sort that out.
No, you need to get a better camera.
Camera?
Yeah, it's trash.
You're trash.
Utter trash.
You're trash.
Barely even does 4K. It doesn't really. It just does HD slide show at speed.
That's a very good 4K, I'll have you know.
It isn't.
That's actually 26 megabit byte photo. Wait, how do you photo size on cameras?
Megabytes.
Megabytes. 28 megabyte photos, 25 frames per second. Photos, 28 megabyte.
You might want to stop talking. You're sounding a little bit mental.
Yeah, I'm trying to justify the fact that my camera can't do file size efficient.
Can't do slow-mo either.
Freaking can.
You can't. Oh, thank you. That was weird. Exactly what I was looking for.
Yeah.
Oh, Candy.
Yeah. We should move the 360 camera a bit and do the lathe area.
Oh yeah. It's trash. It's trash.
My camera's a bit dusty.
I wonder how clear that'll be. It might just look like it's an orange camera, to be fair now.
Probably will.
Do you want to tell people the idea that I had earlier for a new series?
Yeah, go on then. You go ahead.
I'll go ahead. Well, people in the past have mentioned, mostly through the student series, that it's almost like not right that I'm using high quality tools and all this sort of stuff. So I had a brainwave last night and I thought, well, if Matt's producing the tutorials, obviously he's high skilled and uses high quality tools, that's cool. I'm very low skilled and I'm using high quality tools. Why don't we get the opposite? So, my idea is, what did I name it? Matt's Budget Builds. So the idea would be, I go out on my own for a little excursion, go to the local retail DIY store and buy the absolute worst tools I can and have Matt build the same projects that he's also teaching. So we'd start with the box that I'm currently on, and he's got to use the tools that I bring him, no matter what the quality. The only thing he can choose is what wood. he can use. And I think we also said it could go through the thicknesser, because technically, if you went to a timber yard, they could do that for you.
Yeah. Or I just use timber available at Homebase.
Ooh.
So just make it all out of pine, like the softwood pine stuff. Obviously, I can still pre-machine it here, but yeah, try and do that.
That could work.
I did do a budget wood. It wasn't budget tools actually. It was just budget wood series.
I was just thinking, did you want more wood coming in here when you've already got more than enough?
Yeah, that's true.
And I think you've got plenty of things in there which are budget quality.
Yes, I do. That rosewood there, for example.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking of a babinga.
Oh right, yeah. Even better.
Really low quality stuff, man.
Yeah. Oh, do you know what? That's not good for now. Put that up here. But yeah, let us know what you think of that idea. I've been interested in challenging myself that way for a while. With like, I've thought about doing pallet wood projects, but trying to, you know, not do the, I'm hesitant to say the normal thing with pallet wood, but it is the normal thing with pallet wood to make it the rustic thing. I want to try and get pallet wood and make it look like fine furniture.
That would be cool.
Like, just try and do that. Obviously, I have full access to the machines when I'm doing that because I ain't playing in pallet wood. But just try and push the boundaries a bit and see what is actually possible with pallet wood. Like, you know, dovetail joints, lap dovetails, traditionally fitted drawers, everything like that. But out of solid pallet wood / reclaimed material. I think that would be a pretty cool one as well.
Definitely.
It's all ideas, but unfortunately, I don't get a lot of time in the workshop nowadays because my car's being fixed.
Don't want to get into that story.
No, we don't want to get into that story.
No. Don't need to be around angry Matt.
No. I'm a nice man.
One day that will happen, and I will run for the hills, especially if it's directed at me.
No, that's alright.
Yeah, it's true. I could take you on easy. You'd have no chance.
I definitely will. Sorry, guys.
I'll have a quick read of the
Oh,
comments.
that's where I put my coat.
Oh, I was going to mention that to you earlier. I was like, why didn't you take that?
I've been looking for that for the past week. And it's literally been hanging there the entire time. Right, by the door. By the door.
Tim said there was no wobble. Adam says there was occasionally. But, fair enough. Amy says, bit of a wobble. 360 cam is 400, I think.
What?
For the camera. 360.
Price?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry about that one. Yeah, it's a freaking awesome thing. To be honest, Rob's been the main one using it. I haven't really, done much with it.
Yeah, it's a crazy cool device. Obviously in the live stream it looked quite juddery, which is just a shame because it clearly can't deal with the processing quite as much as it could do. But when you're recording normally, the quality is up there. The only issue is when you're trying to deal with the footage, it comes with some free software but runs perfectly. But as soon as you export it, let's say you have a 10-minute video you recorded with 360, and that's what we did originally because we thought, oh, this is amazing, we can do so much. 10 minutes will probably take about 3 hours to export. Then you put it into your editing software of choice, and then it's so far down.
Yeah.
It's really cool. The fact that you can change your field of view, you can zoom in, you can zoom out. It looks amazing when you've got it edited. But the process, it's just not enjoyable.
Does it say what camera it is on YouTube?
Not that I know of, no.
We're using the Insta 360. INSTA 360. Insta, like Instagram. Insta 360. 1X, that is. It's the 1X model. Is this your highlighter?
People are saying that's a really good idea. No, no! I took it down off your shelves the other day, and I said to you, why have you got a highlighter up here? And you said, that's just a good pen. With that literal one, and you just said, asked me, is that mine?
Oopsie! Whoopsie daisy.
How did he get from up there to down there anyway?
I don't know. You tell me, it's your highlight.
I've been told the idea is very good.
What's that?
What
What is that?
Matt's budget builds. That was for wireless charge, wasn't it?
Oh, is that what that is?
Yes.
I don't like that.
No, it's because you can't use it.
Why is it in the workshop stealing my electricity?
Because the idea was me to plug in my phone to do the 360, but you've lost the cable for it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I did do that, didn't I? This workshop looks no tidier.
No. Back in the workshop says, when I check out what Matt is doing and then I start writing, by the time I look back again, I'm just staring at a wall. It's just spun around.
Yeah.
Or you'd moved, I guess.
Oh, that'd be cool if there was like a tracking device on this.
It would be.
That'd be pretty neat. Is there?
I think it might do, but not on a live stream setting. I'm sure I've seen some YouTubers use it.
Right, what's all this rubbish in the middle here? This is all yours, isn't it?
Yeah.
Your snotty tissue and your energy
Is it
drinks
really?
and
Get out
your
of my Bosch bag.
and your
Bosch
one-a-day allergy and hay fever relief tablets
Don't talk about any more in there.
and your
No. Limits. Right, have I actually transferred all this? Oh, I'm on 4% power.
Oh dear. I'm one of those people that on the rare time that I tidy up,
Yeah.
I like everything to be square when it's tidied up. Do you get that?
Oh yes,
Yeah.
definitely. Everything in my house is perfectly square.
Yeah.
Can I just actually let's
Unplug anything, yeah?
no, I'll unplug the.
Oh.
I turned it back on. I forgot I'm powering up the SSD at the same time.
I'm so gutted about this blooming magnetic base.
You're an idiot. Absolute idiot.
Wow, aren't
I can't believe it hasn't happened more though.
I? That is stuck now. That's stuck.
Yeah? You
Yeah.
confident?
No. Absolutely not. Oh, my phone is getting.
Yes, it's very low on power, I forgot to mention that.
Yeah. Best hurry up with this whole tidy up time thing, isn't it?
Well, it might not be tidy by the time your phone dies.
Reckon will. Making it tidy. Everything must be square.
Could you... Oh, have you packed away your camera?
Yes.
Can I have your SD card? Or you just send me the outro?
Nah, because you know I'll forget.
Is it... Have you turned your... Is it still going? Or did you turn the brightness all the way down?
Yeah, turn brightness down.
Why didn't you already do that?
I did ages ago.
You also left your camera on when you put it in the bag.
Oops.
This poor camera. What card were you...
Can't remember.
This is what I have to deal with. Every single day I'm here. And I've just realised I've got to take you to the train station.
Yes, you do, because I can't drive.
If you hadn't hit those kids... I couldn't keep going. I was just like, well, that's the end.
How have I got 3 pairs of scissors now? Did you bring it?
No! No, I didn't.
Alright. 3 pairs of scissors. I love this workshop. It just gives birth to new things.
And makes you lose stuff like
yeah.
the blade.
The what?
That blade for the knives.
What blade?
The blade we spent 2 hours searching for.
Oh,
Looked
that
at CCTV.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell the story?
Yeah, I lost one of my slitting saw blades in order to cut the slots in the marking knives. Well, it hasn't even got a slot in it. Oh, sweet. I thought oh, cool, alright. Yeah, you need to cut a the blades, should I say, are 0.65 millimetres thick. And the only blades that I could get hold of were a 0.6 millimetre, which was one of the many reasons why all of these up here, all of these prototypes, so there's more up there as well, all of these are failures because they've been cut to 0.6, which feel okay when you first slot it in, but then when you put the ferrule over the top of it, it just tightens up and you can't actually get the blade in. And if you do, then you end up cutting your fingers on it. So I was searching far and wide for a 0.7mm slitting saw, which are only available from China, and they take a month delivery. And basically the first one that I ordered didn't turn up, so I got a refund on it, ordered a new one. The first one turned up 5 days later, and yeah, basically I knew I had it in here somewhere, and I went to start making these knives, couldn't find it, but I was so adamant that it was in the workshop somewhere that what me and Rob basically had to do was go over to the security system there and have a look at what I did over the past 2 weeks. From when that blade was first delivered, we found the footage of me bringing it in the Amazon package, unpackage it, put it up here, and it sat there for 2 weeks before that morning I came along, picked it up, put it down here, walked off. Sure enough, we go and look, lift up one of my bags or something, and the slitting saw blade is there. I moved it like 3 hours earlier, and it took us about... How long did it take us to look for it?
Hour and 40 minutes.
Hour and 40 minutes we were looking for this blade. Around everywhere, behind the machines, everything, because I was so adamant I had it, and it turned out I just moved it here. Rubbish. Rubbish, that. Quite funny though. It was quite funny.
Any idea what percentage your phone's on?
No, I don't have the percentage thing on it.
Turn it on.
No, it's not about 10%.
Okay. Cool. Oh, I also just said that your car failed its MOT because Tim wants to know.
Did you say why it failed?
He did ask why it failed, and I said, yeah, like the doors just didn't open. Ridiculous.
Yep. Shall I bring the camera around here so people can see what I'm doing?
Go for it. Assuming you've got enough power to get there.
Probably not. Oh, it gets a bit toasty, doesn't it? Where's the stick?
Chio Van Dies just asked for us to turn the camera.
Turn the camera.
Yeah. I mean,
No, you do it.
yeah. We're not doing your job for you.
If I flip this upside down, oh my lord, I've just flipped the whole camera upside down, but it's still the right way up. Revolutionary. I'm going to put your face right on the scene because it makes you look really funny. Something like that.
How you doing?
Just have a look. See what you look like.
Oh, good.
Oh no!
I'm too good. Oh no.
Oh wait, I'm on it as well.
Oh, you're straight across.
Oh.
Well, where's the thumbnail?
It's a brilliant thing, this. So much fun is to be had. Yeah, I'm on 10% now. I am officially on 10%. Yeah, have a look at my lathe area.
You know what Yandles is?
Yeah?
Have you answered that already?
No.
No.
Are they asking if I'm going? Yes, I'm going to Yandles. Can't wait. They do a 20% off timber sale.
Oh no.
Yes.
You don't have a space for more timber.
Yes, I do. Yeah, I'm going to Yandles on Friday. Yeah, Friday I'm going to Yandles. Wait, let me just double check that. Oh, I can't. I will be announcing on my Facebook page if I'm going to Yandles. Maybe. I'll see.
What do you mean, maybe now?
Well, because, like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not going there to be an exhibitor kind of thing. So I don't want people to kind of expect me to be there doing demos and stuff. I'm literally going to be there in the wood yard, digging around, having a look to see what I can find.
What day?
I think I'm going Friday. I'll put it on Facebook or Instagram or something like that. Probably Facebook. Which day I'm going. Oh,
Whereabouts is Yandles?
Somerset.
Somerset. I'll be honest. Is that near Cornwall?
It's on the way.
Ah, phew! I was so glad.
It's
If it was north, I'd have a big issue. Like people have a massive go at me.
It's an hour and a half down the A303.
Oh wow, okay.
Do you want to come?
I was tempted.
Yeah. You should do actually, because you're getting more famous than me now.
I'm a more interesting individual.
Seriously, at Maker Central, the amount of people asking, "Is Rob here?" I'm like, "No, he's not. I'm not going to bring him to this."
Well, sorry, when is Yandles again?
Start of September sometime, a couple of weeks.
Start of September, and what day did you say you go?
Friday, I think.
Potentially. Yeah, let me know if you go.
I will.
And I'll come along.
Nice.
I feel like I can always cancel a shoot or two.
Lovely. I'm not going to do a proper tidy up here.
No, I don't think you got the battery life for it.
No. Well, and also the fact that I'm only going to get another bowl here soon and start. Where's my brush? There.
You got a dustpan and brush.
Well, that's not going to be big enough for all that mess, is it?
No, you can actually clean off the side. To be honest, I think it might not be a bad idea for us to end the stream shortly, because otherwise we're just going to go black and no one's going to know why we ended.
This is true. Let's get this up real quick and then.
I'm doing my part.
Just in case the screen goes off, guys, it's because my phone is out of battery.
Typical Apple.
Oh look, there's that. There you go. That's what I was looking for. I think.
Hey! I was looking for it as well because I wanted to hide it.
Do you know what? That did actually cross my mind.
I'm surprised you didn't already ask me.
I didn't think you'd be tempted with it, Rob.
I genuinely had a proper good look around with the full intention of never telling you. Ever.
It's so mean. Oh look, and that thing. Forgot about that.
Yeah.
What other goodies are in there? Right. You are such a child.
Look at this!
You're sick. Rob said earlier, this is what I have to deal with. Look at what I have to deal with.
Oh.
Blimmin' child you are.
On the stream, they must have seen it just dawn across my face as I looked down. And you happened to turn around.
Right, hold that.
Oh, I thought you were going to hit me. Well, I feel like a lot of this is still going in my face.
No.
You what?
Ah! Well, this whole tidy up time went well. Oh, that's at least 5 years off our lives gone.
Oh, it is, but it's worth it.
Yeah, that was worth it. Content first, eh?
Yes.
Content first.
Health and safety, somewhat last.
What's that?
Yeah, what is it?
Look at you got it. How'd you get it in there?
Well, it all got on the top as well. Yeah.
Oh, dear Lord.
Okay. Can we do this again amicably? Whatever
Yes.
the word is.
There you go.
Yeah. Well,
In.
okay.
Oh, Jesus. This dust stinks as well. Stinks. Yeah, a bit dusty. Really have put the filter on for this. Who needs your pissy dustpan and brush?
You what? I will just empty this bin on the floor. Look at this. So,
Oh yeah,
that's a full boy.
that was proper full boy. Cool. That'll do.
That'll do, donkey.
That'll do, donkey. How much power we got?
Probably none.
No, that is very much on its last bar. So, guys, we will end the stream here. Thank you very much for watching Tidy Up Time with Matt and Rob. It was great to hang out with you guys.
Yep.
We do want to get back onto the habit of doing live streams. Unfortunately, next week is going to be a bit of a write-off with it, but keep an eye out. I'm really conscious about this.
Hello, go.
Keep an eye out. Normally at 7 o'clock on Thursday is when we will be doing live streams, just as we have tonight. Hang out, we'll be doing lots of different things as well. It should be pretty fun.
Got some stuff planned, that's for sure.
Yes, we certainly do. We certainly do. Thanks for hanging out, guys. See you later.
See you later.
How do I stop this?
The stop button.
Stop.